Hey, what's up, guys? It's Connor here with another vlog kind of deal with CTH number one reviews, of course. Check us out on YouTube. That's probably what you're doing. Yeah, this is awkward. Anyway, so today I think I'm gonna just kind of. I told you guys we would be doing some of our favorite games of 2013 kind of deal. We didn't have our traditional big Fiesta Game Awards thing like we did last year, which Walking Dead ended up taking top honors. So this year we're going to kind of mix it up and we're going to kind of go our own personal 3 favorite games and our personal favorite game of the year. And so I think I'm the first one to do this out of us so far. And so first of all, I'll just go ahead and say it right now that easily, hands down, my favorite game of 2013 is The Last of Us. And I knew this game from the beginning when it was revealed back in 2011 that it was going to be something special. Me and Hasten have been looking forward to it since it was announced, and it lived up to all expectation, to be honest, in every sort of way. And I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I beat it within 2 days. I picked it up at midnight when it came out and beat it that Saturday. It came out on Friday, I beat it that Saturday. It, on an emotional level, like, it seems like games have just been getting a lot more emotional lately and have been able to impact people in ways that movies do in a lot of ways these days. Like, great examples of those are The Walking Dead and The Last of Us. And that's why The Last of Us wins my game of the year this year, because it's just such an incredible game. There's the characters, you care about them, you're invested in this world, this story, these problems that arise for these characters. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And so Last of Us, definitely, you probably heard me rant about it too much now, but definitely my favorite game of the year. There's been many others too, like one that I picked up during the summer one day was Tomb Raider, the new rebooted Tomb Raider, and it is freaking awesome. Like, I really enjoyed the new Tomb Raider. It was fun, had great exploration. I beat that in a day, actually, which is kind of shocking because it's actually a pretty long game, but I beat it in a day. It's really fun. It got some great exploration. It got some Metroidvania feel to it because you can go back, track, and go to places you couldn't go to until after you've gotten something later in the game. And it was just a really fun game. I really enjoyed it, and so yeah, that was definitely a fun game. You should check out that. I played BioShock Infinite, and BioShock Infinite is also an amazing game. It has gotten some kind of mixed reviews, but because some people feel it was too shooter-like. But see, up until this point, I hadn't played all 3 of the BioShocks. I ended up playing the other 2 after I played Infinite, which was really weird, but in a way I felt it kind of made me enjoy Infinite in a better way because I didn't know anything else. Like, I didn't know what was before it. And so, personally, I really enjoyed Infinite, and just as much as the first one, to be honest, even maybe more. But the first one and the second one are great too. But Infinite, yeah, really great game. Sorry, sad news to hear that Irrational is now down to a 15-man team to work on smaller projects now, but may they rest in peace, sort of. I guess they're still kind of around, but I played the living crap out of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on the Xbox One. I wasn't expecting to be invested into it as much as I was. You know, I was looking forward to it, but it wasn't like on the top of my radar. And I even waited till the Xbox One version, you know, because I didn't want to pick it up right away at 360, which I'm really glad I did, because seeing it in that freaking, oh my goodness, the graphics are just so amazing, and the colors and the world, it looks so amazing on Xbox One. And I'm really glad I waited instead of playing it on the 360 first. And that was extremely beautiful. And I almost have 100% in that game. Like, I have played it a ton. And so that's definitely one of my more favorite games of the year. And, of course, you guys know I couldn't go without talking about my favorite franchise there has been so far, and that's Batman Arkham Origins, the Arkham series. And Batman Arkham Origins was an awesome game. It also received kind of a mixed bag reviews, but really, it's more Arkham, and that's all I really wanted, you know? I mean, of course, probably Rocksteady's working on the next one, presumably, and, you know, they're really the holders of that franchise, and so they'll probably be doing the new stuff, but all in all, like, Arkham Origins is an amazing game. It's basically Arkham City, just a different story, and that was the main complaint about it, is that it was very similar to Arkham City, which, yes, it is. The gameplay is pretty much exactly the same, but that's not a problem. It's awesome. It's just more Arkham, and if you love Arkham, you're going to love Arkham Origins, and I really loved it. It was fun. It had a great story, had a great plot twist, kind of like the end of Arkham City. I won't spoil it, but it had a great turn in Arkham Origins, and it really let you connect with Batman and Joker and their story on how they, you know, just the whole entire Batman-Joker chemistry, like, it was an amazing story to see that all come together. And the ending of Arkham City means a lot more to you after you've played Arkham Origins, because you get to see how this relationship formed between them, and both of their perspectives on their relationship. And yeah, so Arkham Origins, of course, I can't go without talking about that, because that was easily one of my more favorite games of the year, and I'm a huge Arkham fan. So COD Ghosts came out, and Ghosts is a fun Call of Duty game. It's definitely not my favorite, but you know, it's not a bad game. It's just kind of another Call of Duty in a way. But yeah, nothing special. Like, I'll tell you that much now. Like, after playing the Titanfall beta a couple weeks ago, I mean, Call of Duty needs to do something in order to get back on top, because I have a feeling that, you know, I mean, they're selling billions, so I guess I don't have to say get back on top. But I mean, if Titanfall sells as well as I'm hoping it will, it'll maybe humble Activision a bit with their Call of Duty, and maybe, you know, maybe they'll start innovating more and doing more with that franchise. Because, to be honest, you know, it's basically been the same thing for the past 5 or so years now, which, once again, is not a bad thing, you know, just like how Arkham is. It's not a bad thing. It's good. It just means more of it. But in a way, they have to get to that point now to where they innovate a bit more, because they're going to be receiving some competition, hopefully, with Titanfall. Wolf Among Us is freaking awesome. Also, a Telltale game as well, and it's just like Walking Dead. And if you haven't played Wolf Among Us, definitely play it. It's just like Walking Dead. My favorite surprise for the year is definitely State of Decay. State of Decay is awesome. It's something completely unique, something that I've always kind of wanted out of a zombie game, which has never been done before. Loved New Super Mario 3D World, a great game from Nintendo. It turned out really well, probably their best game of the year, and one of my favorite games they've released in the past couple of years. Favorite boss battle, definitely hands down the guy you just barely saw on screen, Deathstroke. His fight in Batman Arkham Origins with Batman is awesome. It's so, you're countering back and forth between his moves and yours, and it's just an amazing boss fight. One of the best boss fights I've ever played, which I love. Brought me back to Mr. Freeze in Arkham City, you know, a great boss fight. So, yeah, this has been my kind of Game of the Year games this year. And, yeah, my Game of the Year definitely Last of Us. Really a great year in gaming, in my opinion. I really had a lot of fun with a lot of the games, and I'm looking forward to this year. And so next week I'll probably do my most anticipated games of 2014 or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys later. Bye!